Hey, you dolls and gals and guys. How y'all doing? I told you I was going to come back and talk about Ryan part 2. You know, Ryan, honey, is spilling the tea about what happened between him and, Miss Clara. And so I've been meaning to come back and tell y'all about it. And so I said, let me just go ahead and do it today. Okay, so we can talk about this because the show start Wednesday, and Married at First Sight season 12 is just the season that continues to give. So because they continue to give, we continue to talk about it. Okay, and so make sure you watch that video I did. Excuse me, about Ryan saying how Clara didn't want to eat his. You have to go check it out to see for yourself. Oh, y'all, I'm sleepy. I'm about to go take a nap. How y'all doing? Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Be sure to watch my video on the blessings for 2022. Okay, check that out. Those are all the blessings I'm speaking into your lives. Be sure to check out my video I did this morning on beautiful young lady. And she's absolutely gifted and anointed. And so I did a quick video for her this morning. So I want you to go and check her out. Check that video out. I played about 3 or 4 of her music videos for you. So hopefully you'll be able to kind of get like a taste of what her musical talent is like. Her name is Aviance. And she's on iTunes. So check that video out. It's below. I linked all of her information below iTunes, Instagram, and she has a YouTube channel. Okay. And make sure you go over there and encourage her. You know, we have to encourage the youth of tomorrow. Okay. What Michael Jackson said. The children are our future. Okay. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your love. Thank you for those of you who are enjoying this little sample I gave you. The book is out. Take the cookie of the book. The ebook is available on Amazon. Okay, KDP is playing with me. I'm waiting to hear from them from my print cover. I don't send them 2 emails. I'm gonna email them again, but I'm trying to give them a little bit more time because they were closed for 2 days. All right, honey. So let's talk about Brother Ryan and Sister Clara. So let me just go ahead. I think I read part 1 and part 2 and 3. So I think we on 4 and 5, right? So you must see that video first before you see this one. Okay, you're not gonna understand this video if you don't see part 1 and part 2. Okay, so let's see here. Okay. Okay, so we read up to clip 3. Okay, now go into clip 4. Go into clip 4. Let me read clip 3 over again. By marrying into a different race culture, you inherently adapt parts of their identity. Most importantly, your kids 100% will, and your kids will need to be helped navigate it. They'll need to help teach, train, and understand as best you can a systematic racism system. Choosing not to attempt to understand, educate yourself is a red flag. And so I've always said that Ryan and Clara was not a good match. Okay, Ryan is he's seen as his faith is important to him, and he talks about raising his children in the church, and he talks about being in the church, one of his fondest memories. Well, Clara, honey, don't want nothing to do with the church. She's a God. She don't like Jesus. She don't like sweet baby Jesus, and she ain't putting her toe in the church. And so she's like, well, I don't want to be bothered with the church, and I want the kids to pick how they want to believe when they get older. Now, how many of you know the Bible is very clear about training up the children in the way they should go? Okay, so we are not a part of the culture that leave the kids till they get to 19 and 20 and then let them figure it out. That's not what our Bible said. This is why, beloved, it is important to marry people you are equally yoked with, and you have things in common, and you believe in the same Jesus, the same Bible in context. Also, Ryan seems to be very conservative as a thought. Okay, she has confirmed that she houses around, she sleeps around, she do booty calls, and right now she's sleeping with several men. Okay, so I knew they were not a good match. Okay, and so now not only that, but now Ryan is talking about this systematic racism. In my other video, I say I really do believe that Ryan is trying to put too much on this white girl. Okay, first of all, the girl don't even have goals for her own life. She don't have goals. She's not trying to do nothing. She's not trying to be nothing. So if she don't have goals for her whole own life, Rob, why you think she's going to learn about racism and systematic racism? Be sure to watch that video. Please, y'all got to watch that video to really understand how I feel. I do feel Ryan is trying to put too much on her. Because let me tell you, Ryan, if you want a woman to understand systematic racism, you need to marry a black woman. White people will never understand what we go through. Okay, me as a black mom and Clara as a white mom will never understand the concern I have for my black son. Okay, me as a black wife, her as a white wife, she will never understand the concern I have when my black husband go through these doors. She will never understand it, okay? And my husband is well-learned, well-educated, well-spoken, okay? My husband don't even speak about Ebonics, okay? He's speaking about, I start laughing. I'm like, say it again, say it. But I've told my husband, I say, you're wonderful, you God's gift to me. You know, I call my Barack Obama, love him, anointed. But I tell my husband, when you go through these doors, baby, to some people, you're still going to be a trigger. Okay, white people will never understand it. So Ryan, and all black men who want your woman to understand systematic racism and racism, you need to marry a black woman. A white woman is never going to understand it. Okay. So in the part, continue to give context with this. Why am I driven? Why do I try to carry myself a certain way? Why do I not get upset or not fight? Why is purpose so important to me? Why did I ask my wife what motivates her? Because for 100 hundreds of years, Black people couldn't answer this question. Black people couldn't do whatever they wanted. I can't afford to have a bad day at work to get upset and be labeled the angry Black guy. I can't waste opportunities that my parents labored so hard to provide, because generations ago, my ancestors were born into the whip and died under the whip, dreaming of what I may become. Because BIPOC aren't afforded second chances all that often. We almost have to be perfect. I totally agree, Ryan. You want this white woman to understand that, Ryan? And all y'all Black men marrying these white women, no, I'm all for who you want to marry. But please don't marry the white woman and expect her to understand this. They don't. They will never understand. They will never understand our forefathers and foremothers being born under the whip. They will never understand how important education is for us. Because our great-great-great-grandmama and great-great-great-granddaddy couldn't go to school. And so they dream of the day where we would go sit in a college classroom and get a college degree. White people will never understand Martin. They don't understand Martin Luther King's dream, but I have a dream. They don't understand that. So what I'm saying to Black men, if you want to marry a woman that understands that, you need to marry a Black woman, because they don't understand. And for me personally, Ryan, and all you woke Black men that's marrying this white woman, what want them to understand Blackness, I feel you are putting too much responsibility on these women. Clara's not driven. Clara ain't got no goals. Clara hoes around, sleeps around. You want her to understand what your forefather and foregrandmothers went through. They don't understand. They'll never understand. So in clip number 4, he says, so that representation of me and understanding of what that represent means on TV screen is important, and it should be important to my partner. As the show progressed and we continue to have more conversation around this, my fear of not being understood was happening while I intentionally avoided having such a complex conversation camera. It was being discussed privately. I hope the time away from camera would help make things better, as we all deserve time to change and grow. This conversation started months before our final decision was made, and over months of post-show marriage counseling. So I did read that part. Like, she's planning a wedding, and I'm like, Ryan ain't gonna stay with her because he's trying to talk to her, and all she think about is planning a wedding. Number 5, please do not read that as an accusation of racism. Undoubtedly, and most certainly, it's not. It's entirely possible, all too often, to not be racist while still being completely unaware. I repeat, I don't believe this to be an example of racism, but more so blinded unawareness that is all too common. I will always appreciate the basic understanding of what is right and wrong, but to fully comprehend right or wrong, we have to understand their root causes. Failing to learn history will only cause you to repeat it. I'll give an example. I am a mom of a special needs child. Unless you're a mother of a special needs child, you don't understand. You don't understand. You don't understand having a 27-year-old that I'm concerned about. Like, I have to take care of her for the rest of my life and the rest of her life. Like, I had to go to court to get legal guardianship of my own child to make decisions for her when she was 18. You don't understand that I have to sit down and write out a will and say, if anything happened to me, this person, take care of Lexi. This person, make sure her day program is okay. This person, make sure her money is okay. Y'all don't understand. You'll never understand. I worry. I don't like to use the word worry. I am more concerned about Lexi, who is 27 years old, than I am about Michael, who is 7 tomorrow. Yeah, my baby gonna be 7. My baby gonna be 7 tomorrow. I'm more concerned about Lexi because, see, anybody will take Michael. Everybody will take Michael. But who gonna take care of Lexi? Do you see what I mean, Ryan? And you black men marrying these white women and other women who want them to understand your struggle as a black man, they don't understand. Just like you might be a mother and a father, but you don't understand being a special needs parent. Because soon as your baby turned 18, your baby fly the coop. Mine is 27. And it's an everyday thing. Lexi's time to wake up. Lexi, go take a shower. Lexi, scrub really good. Lexi, floss your teeth really good. Lexi, brush your teeth really good. Lexi, put some more deodorant on. Did you put perfume on? Lexi, make your bed. You don't understand. You don't understand. And so I think it's too much responsibility and burden these black men are putting on these white women to understand. They don't. So if you want somebody that understands, you need to marry somebody that understands. She goes on to say what it is, though. It's an example of not understanding Black America. White people don't understand Black America, Ryan. They don't know what it feels like to go in a store as a black man or black woman and be followed around because they think you're going to steal something. They don't know what it feels like to go down to the Walmart in your community and they have all the black products locked up. But if I go to Mountainside, where all the white people live, none of that stuff is locked up. They don't understand that. They don't understand going to Walmart and have to wait, ring the bell for somebody to come open up the glass thing for you to get what you need because they think y'all gonna steal it. I ain't gonna say people steal because I've seen myself. Lock it up if you. That's what you need to do, sir. Lock your stuff up, okay? But I'm saying they don't understand. They don't understand you got to stand there and wait for them to come open up so you could get some baby Tylenol. But if I go to Mountainside Walmart in Mountainside, that is not locked up. You just pick it off the counter and go pay for it. They don't understand that. What it is, though, is an example of not understanding Black America. White people don't understand Black America, Ryan. They've never been Black. They don't know what we go through and what we experience because of our Blackness. Something, and CLARA at that. I think some white people do read and try to have empathy, but CLARA don't even care about her own body. So if she don't care about her own body, Ryan, why do you think she gonna care about understanding Black America? She hate the church. Why do you think she gonna try to understand what church means to you and raising your children in the church? They don't understand that. Something that is too real in day-to-day life. Exactly. CLARA don't got no struggles with her skin color in day-to-day life. Posting Black squares and saying Black Lives Matter isn't enough in understanding the experience and what the weight of history means every single day. And not only for you, but for your children. I and many others stand on the backs of giants, and I'll never forget the sacrifice of those who came before me. They don't understand. I agree with everything you're saying. That's why you need to marry a Black woman. Let me tell you, there are some Black people who don't know Black history. They never taken an African-American class. All they know about is Martin Luther King and Rosa Parks. They've never sat down and studied African-American history. Never. This is Black people I'm talking about now. Black people. Black people who don't know what happened in 1619. They've never taken any African-American class. They don't read, and they don't really understand. But you want CLARA, who don't even care about her own kitty cat, to care? Huh? She don't care. I'll never forget the sacrifice of those who came before me. CLARA don't care, boo-boo. Okay, one more, then I'm gonna go, because this is long, and I want to make sure we talk about these things. It's also not understanding that you, as a non-Black person, will raise Black children one day, and you'll have to explain experiences that you yourself had never went through. Thank you. So marry a Black woman. I don't understand it. You want this white woman who don't care about herself to have Black kids and explain Blackness to them. Y'all have to have the empathy, compassion, and mindset shift to attempt to understand nothing you've never personally been through. In short, you need to at least attempt to understand the culture you married into. She don't care. All CLARA care about is that Mandingo. Let me go, girl. I gotta go take a nap with the baby. We avoid having this conversation on camera, as I knew this was a complex topic and did not want it to seem as I was weaponizing the camera against her. I will own that I intentionally derailed conversation or avoided them because I knew where it would go. We had enough of them off camera to know how it would go on camera. To truly have a vulnerable and open conversation about this, a camera in your face and the uncertainty of editing looming isn't the way to do it. I elected to try and handle it on my own versus create uncomfortable positions for entertainment purposes. In today's climate, I didn't feel comfortable letting a blurb or flat statement define someone's holistic thought process. I love it. Okay, so that was 6. We're gonna do 7, 8, 9. Okay, so there's gonna be a part 3. So tell me what y'all think. Tell me what y'all think. Hello, woke black men. If you want black women you need to marry a black woman, sir. Marrying a white woman and putting all this responsibility on her, plus eating your black food, your mac and cheese, your curry chicken, frying the curry chicken, frying the chicken just the way you like it, like your mama fried. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much, honey. It wouldn't be me, honey. Okay. All right, baby. I have to run. Let me know what you think. Remember, this is now on Amazon, just the ebook. You're gonna have to come back for the print book. But I also love and adore you, and you should have gotten this for you free in your inbox for Christmas. Okay, I have lots of other stuff to tell you guys. Married at First Sight, but it's just not enough time in the day. And of course, all my other books are available on Amazon. Thank you so much for over 100 reviews on My Naked Wife. That's going up, and we want to try to get this 10 Years of Girlfriend to 100 subscribers by in the next month or two. Come on, y'all. I know y'all bought the book. Just go on over to Amazon. Leave me a glowing 5-star review. Love you. Bye.